There's another way of looking at the Usyk Joshua fights now. Jermaine Franklin looked all right against Joshua as well, so maybe that takes the gloss, maybe that takes the shine off of Usyk's wins over Joshua.
So Usyk Daniel Dubois is rumored to have been going ahead. Do you feel that Daniel Dubois has a chance against Oleksandr Usyk, considering the fact that Oleksandr Usyk is also a gold medalist, also an undisputed cruiserweight champion, also a unified heavyweight world champion? Do you feel that he's got a chance against someone with that kind of skill set?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. I think that the more raw version of Anthony Joshua could have beaten Oleksandr Usyk. That one that we talked about earlier, swinging, poking his tongue out against Dillian Whyte. That guy who was just big, hit very hard, fearless, would have beaten Oleksandr Usyk, in my view. Certainly would have stood a better chance. This Daniel Dubois, he fights quite fearlessly. You see this against Kevin Lerena. I know Kevin Lerena had him over a few times. He still got up and knocked the guy out. I think he's got aggression, which and there's the fearlessness. I think he's got size. He's a natural heavyweight. I think he's got power. And the two key things that he's got in this fight, which give him a great chance against Oleksandr Usyk, he's got a brilliant jab. Not many heavyweights have a brilliant jab. He's got a brilliant jab, and he's got world-class power. Ask anyone in boxing who's been hit by him, either in sparring or in the ring. They know they've been hit by Daniel Dubois. Even Joe Joyce never really took anything flush, but he talked about Daniel Dubois' power after the fight. So with those attributes, he's got a hell of a chance. And having seen how... there's another way of looking at the Usyk-Joshua fights now, because Jermaine Franklin looked all right against Joshua as well. So maybe that takes the gloss, maybe that takes the shine off of Usyk's wins over Joshua. Before that, he didn't have a great fight against Derek Chisora. He showed that he didn't really like the pressure that much. I think that Usyk's going to be a big favourite. There's no doubt about that. He's got all the credentials to be that. He is 10 years older. He is smaller, and he doesn't hit as hard. And I don't think he's been hit as hard as what Daniel Dubois will hit him.